back, guys, to the Orlando Huskies franchise. It is week 6 of season 6, and the 3-2 Ravens taking on the 3-2 Huskies. Huskies coming off of a brutal division loss last week against the Broncos, and the Ravens looking to capitalize on the Huskies on the opening kickoff as they're gonna bring the ball back 4-6. Daniel Chapman putting the Ravens on top on the kick return. And an ugly way to start this week off for the Huskies, taking on the Ravens, as last season the Ravens eliminated them from the playoffs. And now, playing again in week 6, Ravens up 7-0 early. But some injury news on Jason Blacklock. He will be out for the next 3 weeks. As here comes Josh in the offense coming out onto the field here. 1,200 yards on the season, 10 touchdowns to 6 interceptions though. Expect to see a lot of Peterson and Connor Kelly and Kylo a lot more involved in the offense with the absence. But a 1st and 10 from the 25. Huskies looking to throw in. That's a shot to Peterson right away and ends up dropping it across the middle of the field, and he had a room to run. Now a 2nd and 10 from the 25, an empty set here for Josh and the Huskies. They're going to go with a screen to Connor Kelly, and it's read out by the Ravens defenders. Townsend able to get over the Connor pretty quickly. Now a 3rd and 12 from the 23-yard line. Empty set here for Josh and the Huskies. As Josh can't get the ball off, had Kylo downfield, hit as he tried to release it. And it's going to be a punt here for a 3 and out, I should say, after 3 straight passes for the Huskies here in the rain. And it's fair caught at the 31-yard line. And now Ravens up 7-0. Robinson coming to take the field for the first time today. Had a very good wild card performance against us. Has 1,000 yards on the season, 7 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions. And this team went to the Super Bowl last year and has high expectations for this season. So we'll see how they play. Let's say handoff to the running back, and Justin Martinez able to bring down Pryor for a gain of 2. As Robinson shredded this defense up during the playoffs, especially underneath, and these receivers made a lot of defenders miss on the tight end on the wheel route right there against Justin, able to get downfield. McLeod down to the 47-yard line. A great play call by the Ravens. Now a 1st and 10 from the 47. The Ravens go with a run here. And Shane punches that ball out, but the Ravens jump on it quickly. Ramey able to get the ball, and a great job by Shane to punch that football out, but Huskies can't recover. Now a 2nd and 3 from the 40-yard line. Robinson under center here. Larry Sims coming in, hits him on the play. And Darrell White brings him down at the 22-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 22. Huskies defense struggling once again here. As nearly picked off by Stanton. Sherman just able to hang on to that one. Was thrown behind him and staying right there. And CJ also coming in immediately up the middle. But a 2nd and 8 from the 20-yard line. Robinson under center here. It's a handoff to Robinson, and he's met at the hole by Darrell White. And a great play by White. Now a 3rd and 7 from the 19-yard line here for the Ravens. As that's Javon Young in the end zone, picking it off, and he's off to the races. Down to the 27-yard line, and a great job from Young jumping the route Robinson with a bad read on that one. And it's a 1st and 10 from the 27 for the Huskies. And it's a handoff to Drew Stevens. Stevens fighting for more. Able to get 5 on that carry. 2nd and 5 from the 32 now for the Huskies. As Josh spins off of a sack, push forward for only a loss of 1. This D-line is coming in hot and heavy early in this one. But now a 3rd and 6 from the 30. An empty set here for the Huskies. As Connor hangs on to that one, just barely picking up the 1st down. 2nd catch of the game for Connor. Now a 1st and 10 from the 37. Trips to the right for the Huskies here. And Drew Stevens able to pick up 3 on that carry. The run game has kind of slowed down since the beginning of the season. But a 2nd and 7 now from the 41-yard line. Josh under center. Play action pass here. Linebackers bid up and Hunter's wide open. Downfield to the 39-yard line. A great catch by Hunter. Leading the team in catches so far this season. 1st and 10 from the 39. Josh back under center. This one's a handoff to Drew Stevens. And Stevens tackled down for a loss of 1 on the play. A great play by Kirkpatrick. Having a really solid 1st quarter so far. Will be the last play of the 1st quarter here. 2nd and 11 from the 40. And it's another handoff to Drew Stevens. And Stevens able to pick up about 5 on the 2nd down. Will be a 3rd and 6 for the Huskies here to start this 2nd quarter. Third and 6 from the 34. A empty set for Josh here. They like to go to this empty set a lot. And Damian downfield wide open. Hangs on to it. Down to the 11-yard line. And a great ball from Josh. Putting it on the money. 23-yard pickup for Damian. Now a 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. It's a toss play for Drew Stevens. And nowhere to go and a loss of 3 on the play. Packer read that play perfectly and able to stop Stevens. Now Sutherland in the backfield. 2nd and 13 from the 14-yard line. And Josh is sacked on the play by Sloan. This D-line has really come alive here early in this game. And they're making it a notice here. 3rd and 16 from the 18-yard line. And Josh across the middle to Peterson. And Peterson's into the end zone. A great route from Jarvis Peterson. And Josh put it on the money up right in front of the free safety. And Peterson is walking into the end zone to tie up the game. An up and down drive ends in 7 points for the Huskies off the turnover. Now James Aldridge kicking it deep. And Shane with a nice tackle down at the 21-yard line. And Robinson coming back out on the field after that turnover. First and 10 from the 21. As they check the ball down to the running back. As he makes a nice tackle and pushed out at the 22-yard line by McMillan. He's had his role reduced here in this defense, and haven't seen too much of a difference in the linebacker play, but a 2nd and 2 from the 28. A great tackle by Gage on the play, trying to rip the ball out of Sherman's hands. A 1st and 10 from the 39. Huskies DBs pressing the Ravens at the line here. And nearly picked off by Justin. Dylan able to deflect the ball in the air, and Justin nearly picks that one off, but in and out of his hands it goes. Now a 2nd and 10 from the 39. Robinson under center here. The handoff right up the middle And Pryor able to pick up the first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Receiver going in motion here. As Robinson has all day in the pocket, finds his tight end McLeod downfield to the 21-yard line. 3rd catch of the game for McLeod already. He's having an excellent first half here. The Huskies send a blitz here. Throwing it back up, and great coverage from Young. Robinson just has to throw that one away as the pressure finally got to him. Now a 2nd and 10 from the 21-yard line. As CJ makes that tackle at the 2. Don't like to see him in man coverage. As McLeod with his 4th catch of the game. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Robinson flipping the play here. And an easy touchdown for the fullback. Just walks into the end zone. Shaw putting the Ravens up 7 points here. Huskies continue to struggle on defense as of late. As Gage is back for this kickoff around the goal line. Thought he had room to the right, tackle down at the 21-yard line, and Josh in the offense 4 for 4 last drive for 69 yards. Looking to come out and do more of the same here. 1st and 10 from the 21. Trips to the left for Josh. And that's a handoff to Drew Stevens. Breaks the first arm tackle. Only picks up 4. Archibald hurt on the play. 2nd and 6 from the 25 now. 2:39 remaining in this first half. As Josh picked off again. Don't know where that ball was headed to, as Peterson had room and Josh threw it to the wrong shoulder. Now a 1st and 10 from the 31 for Robinson. Justin makes a tackle at 34-yard pickup. This Ravens defense confusing the Huskies at the moment. 2nd and 6 from the 27. Pat McClendon coming in. And Caden pushes out the big tight end. Not after he picked up the first down, though. Now a 1st and 10. Another first down pickup, and they're shredding these underneath passes once again here. Now a 1st and goal from the 9. Robinson under center. Estain with a pick. CJ forced the pressure. Robinson throws it straight to Stanton, but on the play, Vigil Hatcher hurt. And that is a bad call. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. As Damien hangs on to that one. Down to the 43. As the Huskies are going to go up tempo here. 1st and 10 from the 43. As Josh rolling out, breaks one tackle and then just throws that ball away. 2nd and 10 now. Vigil Hatcher with a dislocated shoulder and 2 big injuries on this D-line. Really starting to affect them. 2nd and 10 from the 43. As Josh goes underneath, and that one's dropped by Kylo. Third and 10 from the 43. Huskies looking to turn that pick into points here. As Josh overthrows Hunter on the underneath route. And quick work from this Ravens defense, forcing a punt by the Huskies here. As a couple of great missed tackles, Cunningham saving a touchdown. What a return, nearly went all the way. Now a 1st and 10 from the 42. Huskies send a blitz here, and Larry Sims comes in. First career sack. I believe it was his first career sack in the regular season. Now a 2nd and 17 from the 34. Engaged with a nice tackle. Pat McClendon hurt now, and the Huskies are officially down to 1 defensive tackle. 3rd and 9 from the 43. That's great coverage from Dylan. Incomplete on the play. As Pat McClendon will be back. Luckily for the Huskies, as they're getting thin on that D-line. Connor Kelly's back to return this one. He gets down to the 20-yard line, but 16 seconds left for the Huskies. Looking like they're just gonna come out and run the ball here. It's a handoff to Hoskins, and Hoskins breaks 1 tackle, and Hoskins is off to the races. This is what we got him for. Hoskins down to the 31, and a timeout from Coach Paul. Huskies are gonna have a 1 shot at the end zone here, and then probably kick their field goal. As this one downfield, and Peterson into the end zone. What a play. Great ball from Josh, and Peterson hanging on to it. And just like that, the Huskies in 14 seconds tied this one up. Just when you think they were just going to run the ball out, Hoskins using his speed, breaking a couple of tackles. A nice tackle from McMillan on the kick return. Huskies going in the half, now tied in an ugly game here. They're going to have to get this short game going with some screens or just some RPOs, something in this short game to get them going, get them in a rhythm here on offense. They're going to have to stop the Ravens' short game offense. Here comes Josh coming out on the field. There's a 1st and 10 from the 25. Josh coming out under center to begin this drive. And it's a run to Drew Stevens. He's met after 2 yards. Second and 8 from the 27. Empty set now for Josh and the Huskies. As Connor Kelly is open deep, Connor hangs onto it, and Connor is off to the races. Connor into the end zone. Huskies touchdown. And the offensive explosion continues. What just happened? Huskies, about a minute ago, were down 14-7. And now are up 21-14. There is a flag on the kick return. Likely will be a hold on the Ravens. And it is. Backing them up even more to their own 16-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 16 now. Shane coming up and making a great tackle on Pryor. Only a 4-yard pickup. Second and 6 from the 20-yard line. Huskies getting real thin on that D-line. Make good tackle. And Pat McClendon down again, and it's his knee this time. And this is not looking good for the Huskies. Now a 1st and 10 from the 21. It's an awful throw from Robinson. Great coverage from Gage. goes incomplete. Will be a 2nd and 10 from the 31. Larry Sims gonna see a lot of playing time here as prior stiff arm Zarel White able to pick up 9 on that one, as it looks like Pat McClendon will be able to return in this one with a 3rd and 1 from the 40. Ravens just able to get the first down at the 43-yard line. As McLeod continues his great game for the Ravens. 1st and 10 from the 43. Robinson switching the play at the line. They check it down. Only picks up 8 on that check down. He's a group tackle. Huskies are going to have to send blitzes now, try and get some pressure with majority of their D-line out. And that is not a good sign, as a stiff arm to Darrell White, and Pryor is into the end zone to tie this one up. Midway through the 3rd, the offenses have finally awoken. 21-21. As Gage will be back to return this kick. Gage brings that one to the 22-yard line. Here comes Josh in the offense, looking to continue their hot start to this second half. 1st and 10 now. It's a handoff to Stevens. Stevens able to pick up 6 on that one. Kept driving his legs. Now it's a 2nd and 4 from the 28. Trips to the right for Josh here. Play action pass. Josh on the run. Has Kylo wide open and puts it on the money. And Josh has been amazing outside of the one pick. Has really stepped up, and now a 1st and 10 from the 42. Bunch to the right for Josh. It's a handoff to Stevens. Stevens able to pick up about 3. As once again struggling on this game to run the football outside of the one good run. Now a 2nd and 7 from the 39. Josh under center here. Guys, don't know what Hunter was doing right there. That ball was pretty good. I guess he just never saw it here in the rain. Now a 3rd and 7 from the 39. Empty set here for the Huskies. As Josh goes with the check down to Hoskins, who picks up the first down. And he's had a really nice game on only a couple of touches as well. 1st and 10 from the 30 now. Trips to the left. Sutherland in the backfield. It's a handoff to Sutherland, and he's met at the line of scrimmage as well. The Ravens have came prepared to stop this running attack from the Huskies here. As a 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. 2 tight ends on the field for Josh here. As Josh is stripped and sacked, and the Ravens have the ball. As the blitz came in hot and heavy, Josh wasn't expecting it. But Dylan gets the ball back in one play. Great coverage from Dylan. Picking off Robinson. 3rd pick of the game for Robinson. Now a 1st and 10 from the 41 for Josh and the Huskies here. Josh hits Hunter on the RPO for a gain of 5. Now a 2nd and 5 from the 46-yard line. Josh under center here. Sutherland in the backfield. It's a play action pass. as Peterson just out of the reach of his hands. Josh had him open. Bad miss from Josh here. Now a 3rd and 5 from the 46. It's a big 3rd down for the Huskies. It's a screen to Drew Stevens, and he had room to run down to the 44-yard line and picking up the 1st down. With blockers in front, Drew picks up the 1st down. Now they're on the Ravens side of the field. Last play of the 3rd quarter here. Josh under center. And it's a stretch play to Drew Stevens, who has a ton of running room. Tries to truck his way through one down to the 28-yard line. It's the longest run of the game for Drew Stevens. The end of the 3rd quarter, Huskies and the Ravens all tied up here. Now a 1st and 10 from the 28. Huskies nearing red zone. As a great play by the DB to swat that ball away from Damian. Risky ball from Josh. In tight coverage. Now a 2nd and 10 from the 28. For Josh here. Trips to the left. The Huskies decide to run it in a great play by the edge defender to shed and tackle Stevens from behind. Northwood with a great tackle. And now a 3rd and 8 from the 26. Huskies looking for 7 here. The play action pass, and Josh gets it out immediately to Jamal, who stays in but doesn't get the 1st down. First catch of the game for Jamal there. Josh nearly blown up. Huskies will have to settle for 3 here, and Sammy Lee comes on and just barely makes it, but puts the Huskies up 3 midway through this 4th quarter. Or early in this 4th quarter, I should say, as James Aldridge kicks this one deep to the Ravens. It's a 3-pick game for Robinson. It's a nice tackle from McMillan and a couple others on the kick return. But a 3-pick game from Robinson has the Ravens looking to fall 2-3-3 on the season. First and 10 from the 22. The Huskies send a blitz here, and nice coverage from Kirkpatrick on the play. They tried to pick him, but really nice coverage getting away from the pick play. Incomplete on 1st down. Now a 2nd and 10 from the 22. Randy Wallace in on the play as Pryor making a couple men miss once again. And able to pick up another 1st down. As the D-line, Randy Wallace in now. As Beach will see some time. Larry Sams will also see some time. This D-line is getting very short with a bunch of injuries here. And White with a tackle, but Pryor picks up another 1st down, moving the chains once again. It's a 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. As Bishop with a great tackle on the play, a loss of 1. Gage had him forced Pryor to make a move on him, and Bishop was there to clean him up, and now a 2nd and 11 from the 48-yard line. As they check it down to Pryor once again, and Young able to make the tackle after a 4-yard pickup. It's a huge play here for the Huskies. 3rd and 7 from the 49. Can they get them off the field here? And an incomplete pass on 3rd down. Robinson overshot his receiver, and the Huskies force a punt. 3:23 left in the game. Connor's not going to have a chance to return that one as it goes out at the 15-yard line. Josh and the offense looking to ice the game here with a couple of first downs. 1st and 10 from the 15. Trips to the left. It's a handoff to Sutherland, and Sutherland breaks one down to the 24 after a 9-yard pickup. 2nd and 1 from the 24. Drew Stevens back in the backfield. And it's a trap play to Stevens, who has a blocker in front, down to the 37-yard line. Huskies pick up 1 first down already. Just need a couple more of those to ice this one out. 1st and 10 from the 37. 2 tight ends on the field for the Huskies. Play action pass. As Josh hits Jamal underneath, and he hangs on to that one for a gain of 8. And this is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Ravens are looking to get a huge stop. Huskies need a first down or 2 to end this one. This game could be huge for seeding later on in the season if it comes down to it. Second and 2 from the 44. And it's a handoff to Stevens, and he has a ton of running room. And Stevens down to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 41. Josh with a bunch to the right. And it's a handoff to Sutherland. And Sutherland has another. Breaks 1 tackle down to the 24. And this Ravens defense is on their heels right now. 1st and 10 from the 24. Only 1 timeout remaining. Another handoff to Drew Stevens. Only able to pick up 2 right there. Now a 2nd and 8 from the 22. 2 tight ends on the field for the Huskies. It's another handoff to Drew Stevens, and he's bouncing back and forth, only able to pick up 3. Now a big 3rd down for the Huskies here. First down wins them the game. If they can't get it, Ravens are going to have a chance here. Josh going to let this clock tick all the way down to about 5 before hiking it. Even if the Ravens get a stop here, they only have the ball with about 30 seconds left here. Josh, 200, caught, end zone, touchdown, Huskies! And just like that, Josh, 200. Putting the Huskies up 10 points here with a minute left in this one. Ravens, no timeouts, and that one should do it. The dagger. As the Huskies are going to get their revenge. The good tackle by McMillan on the kick return. Looking to be a key player on the special team. Now a 1st and 10 from the 22. Ravens are going to try and throw this ball. As he's pushed out at the 48-yard line. Huge pitch and catch on the first play. As the blitz comes in, Kirkpatrick comes in untouched. 2nd and 17 from the 40 now. Now Gage came on the blitz, and Gage is coming in. And Gage and Caden able to bring him down. And that one will do it. Back-to-back sacks and this one. Huskies hang on, move to 4-2 on the season. As Josh started off a little slow but picked it up late. 125 QB rating, 15 of 24, 280 yards, 4 touchdowns to only 1 pick. Drew Stevens, same thing, picked it up late in the game, really struggled early on. Hoskins started it all with that 49-yard rush. Sutherland was okay as well. Hunter, 3 catches, 45 yards and a touchdown. Connor Kelly, 3 catches, 78 yards and a touchdown. And Jarvis Peterson, 2 touchdowns on the game. And a lot of players had catches this game. Defensively, Justin Martinez led the team in tackles. Caden, Bishop, Sims, and Kirkpatrick all with a tackle for loss. Caden, Sims, and Kirkpatrick all with a sack. And a pick from Dylan, Stan, and Javon Young. No pass deflections and a forced fumble by Shane that we unfortunately did not recover. But the Huskies get a huge win, moving to 4-2 on the season. And I'll see y'all in week 7. Peace.